Alright, the last thing we're going to go over now is actually how to refresh the data in our application. Normally, once our app loads, it grabs the information from Airtable and displays it in our application. But if we're going to go and add 3 or 4 multiple contacts to our contact list of our app, whenever we add them, we want a way to update the information that is being shown on our app. And Bravo actually has a Bravo tag that allows us to do this, and we're going to go over a few different ways that we can use this tag. Again, we're going to have to add something that refreshes our app while we're in the app so that we can see the new information and data that we're adding into our Airtable database. And right now we can't do anything, but if we look at Bravo and their Bravo tags master list, you'll see right over here they have a section for refreshing pages. And in here there's a few different ways that we can utilize the refreshing. There's a pull to refresh, which is you can pull the page down to refresh the page. We can have refresh always, refresh once, or we can have refresh intervals, and we can actually set the intervals in which it updates. Just so we can actually control the refreshing, we're going to go ahead and use this refresh pull. Now, where to add this label and tag, it has to be the top level app page. So we'll go ahead and copy this here. We'll take a look at our Figma file, and we want it to, of course, apply to this home screen where it'll show our list of apps. So I can actually come, let me just minimize a few of these in here, and I can paste that tag right over there. We'll come back to our Bravo section here, and we will refresh our app. We'll do the same here. So our app looks the same. Now, if I were to go into our contact list here and say delete a few people, right? So now we only have 2 contacts, Sean and John. When I come back to my app, you'll see that this, our list is still the same, right? Nothing changed. It's not matching our 2 that we have here. But now, because we added the pull down to refresh, you'll see we can pull down. It'll refresh the page and update it with the information that we have from Airtable. So again, we can go ahead and add a name here. We can add it with the number. And we can add an email. So when we go back, again, nothing's there, but we can go ahead and pull down to refresh, and you'll see that it gets added. Again, we can try with our form. And we can add that contact. And then what we can do is pull down to refresh and see that our contact list is updated. Now, you don't have to do pull down to refresh. Again, if we look at our list here, you can have it always refreshing, or you can even set it to intervals. So you can say maybe every 2 seconds it refreshes. I would say if you're looking to create a news feed that is always updating, you may want to put in intervals. If not, by default, I mean, you have it refreshing by once. As you can see, this is the default behavior. But the pull down to refresh is always a great way that you can kind of give feedback to your user that when they pull down, they are refreshing the information that's going to be displayed.